Well, Alasdhair Willis is the chief executive of the British manufacturing and design company Established and Sons, and he's here with me in the studio. Alasdhair, thank you so much for joining us today. Now, it does seem you have a very niche company, speaking to bespoke clients, very high end of the market. Why are you drawn to online as well? Some might find it surprising, thinking that actually is the middle kind of retailers that want to push online.
Well, I think the decisions I make now for Established and Sons are obviously based on the market now, but also the market in the future. And I think there is a definite move towards purchasing my product online. So the decision I take now to go online with Established and Sons is very much based on now, but the future developments of my industry.
Alasdhair, why do people shop online? I know I certainly do, but is it a sense of kind of, well, I feel less guilty during a recession because I can't actually see it?
It's a far less painful process, certainly, and it's the speed and immediacy of it is obviously something that really draws you to that. So, and this is something that in my business within the furniture and design business has been something that they've taken to quite slowly, but I think the consumer is changing dramatically, and that sort of process by which we shop for larger objects of such as furniture is changing accordingly.
And I guess the margin is higher just because you don't have to have a beautiful showroom, or you have to display less stuff.
Absolutely, you've got a greater margin there. But I'm working with the company Yoox.com, so I'm effectively going through a retailer of sorts. So my margin isn't as great as it would be as if I was going directly.
Yoox actually IPO just last week, so it was in the news all of last week. And now Yoox, it's interesting because it's actually branded as a sales shop. People go there for designer brands, mainly clothes.
Yes.
Why positioning yourself? Again, does it have to do with the recession?
Well, I mean, Yoox over the last number of years have been one of the best online retailers, without question, focusing a lot heavily in the area of luxury brands and fashion. But they have, since 2006, I think, been moving more into the world of design. So their expertise, I think, is better than most online retailers, and that's why I chose to work with them.
So if I look at your client base, or at least your sales base, how much do you make, presumably nothing online as yet, how much do you want to make in 3-4 years, like 40% of the sales online?
Yeah, I mean, we'll certainly be aiming for that. I mean, we are creating a product range as well, which is more appropriate to online as well, of course. So the higher end pieces, we feel it's probably a little bit early to really start moving too many of those online, although I think it will happen in the future. But the collection itself is becoming a little bit more tailored towards an online consumer as well. So I would certainly hope that in the next few years we will see around 30 to 40% of the business. All
right, Alasdhair, thank you so much. Great to speak to you, and good luck with the joint venture with Yoox. Alasdhair Willis, their chief executive of the British manufacturing and design company Established and Sons.